isn't hellish. You said it earlier on, it's not. This is a DIY job that everyone can do. You can save yourself some money. You don't have to get a professional in to do it.
It's the confidence of doing it.
It's the confidence. And
your hands to do things. Now, from heavenly dancing, hopefully, to hellish DIY. But if you're one of the 46% who don't have the confidence to do jobs around the house, our handyman, Wayne Perry, is here to help. Now, Wayne, it's a bank holiday Monday. You might have some extra time on your hands to do things, but you're going to be focusing on the bathroom today.
I am. I'm focusing on that sealant, the bit that, you know, between your bath and your tiles that looks grubby, but I guarantee this isn't hellish. You said it earlier on, it's not. This is a DIY job that everyone can do. You can save yourself some money. You don't have to get a professional in to do it.
It's the confidence of doing it.
It's the confidence. And I've taught this so many times, and it's never failed. So, guys, the pressure's on.
That's right. Well, I've never done this before, so...
Oh, well, hopefully by the end of it, you'll go away going, I can do this. So this represents the bath and the edge of the tile, right? What you need to do is make sure you clear away all the old sealant. You know, don't put sealant over sealant. It'll never work. It looks mouldy. It's horrible. Get rid of it. And how to get rid of it, you need to get yourself one of these scrapers. It costs £5 from your DIY store. It's got a blade inside, but you're not using it to cut. You're using it to scrape. So if there was sealant in here, you'd scrape it along, get rid of it. It wouldn't scratch the tile because it's angled correctly. And normally you can just get a corner and just pull it all away and get rid of it. So once you've got rid of all the old sealant in there...
It gets quite black and
horrible, but also it's there to stop water from going down the back and leaking and causing any leaks. So you need to make sure you do this at least, you know, every other year. So once you've got rid of it, make sure it's all dry, it's totally clean and dry. My big top tip is fill your bath up with water. And the reason being, if you imagine when you get in your bath, you're in it, you're heavy, the water's in it, that's heavy, so the bath is sitting at the lowest position, right? If you don't, and you do it without putting the water in, once the bath lowers, it might crack, the seal might go. So you want it in its lowest position, because it's flexible.
Can you do it while you're in the bath?
Yeah, I've done it but I was standing in there while I'm doing it. So the fail-safe bit is the masking tape. So you can't really see it on here, which is a shame, but I put masking tape along the top edge of all of the tiles, and I've left about 2-3 millimetre along the bottom. So with your masking tape, I need you now to do potentially the bath end. So if you notice...
The bath end?
The bath end, which is the bottom tile.
Bath end?
The bath bit, which represents... I couldn't get a bath in the studio, I apologise.
Wayne, honestly, your standards...
We're going to have to speak to the props department about this.
That's me. So what I've done here, we've created like a channel which is showing the tile of about 4 or 5 mil, right? And that's where the sealant's going to go. How we're looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
4 or 5 mil.
Yeah.
All good. Good. Then you're going to get your silicone gun or skeleton gun. These cost £5 from your DIY store. The silicone inside ranges from £7 to £9. So it's really cheap as chips. It's a bit like icing a cake. So you've got a bit of tissue there. If you just practice, you squeeze the handle bit at the end, and then your silicone will come out. You can control the flow.
That's so easy.
So easy. And there's a button at the back of the silicone gun, so to stop it from coming out, you know, once you've stopped it, you can press that.
I never knew it was that easy.
So think you're icing a cake. You're literally going to put silicone on the edge in that gap that we've created and just run.
Quite thick?
Yeah. As in, just like you can see on mine.
Oh, a constant pressure. I look like I'm doing a pattern on the corner.
Go quicker along. Go quicker along.
Bit lumpy there, pal.
Yeah. So obviously that looks...
Wayne, there was no water getting through there. I think it's fair to say so.
Press the button on the end of your thing to stop it from coming through, yeah? And then just set that aside now, stick it on there. What I would do now is, obviously that looks a little bit messy. We want a perfect line. So I've got here some water and washing up liquid. And the reason there's washing up liquid in there, you'll feel, you don't want too much, but you can feel it's, you know, washing or soapy on your fingers. And you're going to run your finger along here. And then there'll be some on your finger. Wipe that off on the paper. Make sure you dip it back in the water before you before you run your finger along the sealant.
Oh, thank goodness for the masking tape, by the way.
And that's why it makes it a fail-safe. So wipe it off. But if you touch it, always make sure your finger's wet. So once we've done that, it looks messy. You're kind of going, yeah.
It really does.
It does. Keep going, Sam.
I've got a lot of excess here, Wayne.
You've got a lot more in there. Keep going.
Solid job. Go on, she'll finish that off.
So what we need to do now is to pull away the masking tape. Now, the tip is don't let it dry. If you let this dry as you pull it away, it'll all be jagged edges. So it needs to be pulled away when it's wet.
Quick.
Pull it away, diagonally away from the thing. And then just drop it down. on both, get rid of both masking tapes. And then what I do, just to finish it off, I stick the finger back in the solution and give it one more run across.
Uh-oh.
Go the other way, go the other way, go the other way.
It's good.
It's very good masking tape.
Yeah, keep going.
It's good that you've had a little practice.
Keep going towards me,
That's
towards
it.
me, towards me, towards... Yay!
That is very true, but we are going to dip it back in,
stick
aren't we?
your finger in there and run it down.
Right, OK, we're going to fix this. we're going to bring it back to its glory.
You keep working on that. Let's move on to showers quickly. You've got a couple of good hacks as well. We don't want the silicone in.
Silicone in, shower heads, a lot of the time it leaks from the shower head. So most people have a shower head like this. This attaches to the taps and this is on the wall. Inside these, if you unscrew this, inside this, there is a rubber seal. A round rubber seal that corrodes over time, which causes this to leak. You can buy these. You can buy a pack of these for a couple of quid. Just make sure, put that in there, and just putting a new washer inside, and then tightening it up. Do it top, the head, and the bottom. Plug that in. It'll stop all the shower from leaking.
Yeah, lovely.
Easy fix.
OK, one last little tip before you go. You know you like to leave us with a little tip. This is about bathroom doors. Squeaky bathroom doors.
Squeaky bathroom doors in the middle of the night, wakes you up. Use a bar of soap. Just rub a bar of soap on the hinge, it'll lubricate it. Just soap, and you have it. It's an easy, cheap hack that you have lying around your house.
Lovely, thanks, Wayne. Now we're ready to grab the shower head, maybe have a little sing-song in the bathroom in preparation for Eurovision, which is just a few days away. I know you're pumped for it, aren't you?
Yeah, so excited. And it's because I was actually at the opening ceremony in Liverpool last night, and you can really